afternoon, everyone. Right now we're at Toby Beach for the BMW Ultimate Driving Experience, and this year's theme is Evolution, emphasis on EV because this is the year of the BMW i4. Right here we've got the eDrive40 model, which has over 300 horsepower and over 300 miles of EPA estimated range. Let's take a look at what it has to offer. First off, this is a high-spec M Sport model with the laser light feature, as well as these air curtains which help airflow when you're driving fast. It also has these controversial large BMW kidney grills, which made their debut on the 4 Series gas model and makes its way onto the i4 variant. As we make our way around the car, you can see there are these 19-inch BMW M-style wheels, as well as, coming to the side, these door handles, which are optimized for aerodynamic efficiency. As we go around the car, you'll notice that it is a Gran Coupe. So, the body line of the vehicle sort of extends back in a smoother way than a regular sedans would. And let's go around the back, shall we? Now, one thing that makes the Gran Coupe special compared to a conventional 330e or 3 Series sedan is that it has a power lift gate. Not just a trunk and not just a power trunk, mind you, but one that opens to span the entire cargo area, which is really convenient compared to a regular sedan. You can also see here that there are no exhaust pipes because remember, this is an electric car, although it is on the CLAR platform, which is shared with both electric, gas, and hybrid variants of other BMWs. Now, that is a look around the outside, but I think it's time that we go in and check out what the inside of the i4 has to offer. Now we are inside the brand new BMW i4, and as you can see, the highlight of this is the all-new BMW Curve display. This represents the eDrive 8 generation of infotainment, which is the latest that BMW has to offer. It spans both an instrument cluster as well as the main infotainment screen. And this represents a huge departure from the prior Live Cockpit Pro and accompanying screen in the pre-face of 3 Series. You can also see that other than that, everything is pretty standard BMW. You've got the typical G generation steering wheel, as well as overall very premium fit and finish, just like the other BMW gas models. The interior from here down is basically the same as well. However, some things to note are this brand new AC cluster, which is reduced in buttons for a simpler user experience. There are also some accents to remind you that this is an electric car after all. These include the blue BMW logo accent on the steering wheel, as well as blue accents on the gear lever and on the start-stop button. Note that the start-stop button doesn't have engine written on it. Also, when you start up the i4, it makes a really cool sound. Take a listen. That there is the sound composed by the famous Hans Zimmer, composer for numerous movies and TV shows, and it makes its way into this brand new BMW. And because we're here, let's talk about the backseat space in the brand new i4. Overall, it's kind of low on headroom. I'm only 5'9", but my head is nearly touching the ceiling. Legroom-wise, I've had the driver's seat about where I would sit, and well, that's pretty fine. I have enough knee space, and overall, it's not an uncomfortable position to be in, although I can imagine that the space under my legs could be tiring on long journeys. Amenities in the back are a little sparse. You've got a little flip-down armrest with cup holders, and you've got an air conditioning unit with 3-zone climate control in the rear. There is no panoramic sunroof. That's a feature only available on the all-new Chinese market i3 eDrive35L, which will not be sold in the US for the time being. Rear out of the way, that concludes our tour around the BMW i4.
And 3, 2, 1, go, go, go.